Morning, students. Today we are going to learn parallel combination of registers. Okay, so two or more registers, okay, connected in such a way. For example, I am drawing here three resistances R1, R2, and R3. This is R1, this is R2, and this is R3. So two or more resistances or registers are connected in a such a way that the voltage drop across all the registers is same. Okay, then this type of combination is called parallel combination of registers. Okay, for example, here if I am applying voltage V, so across these two terminals, okay, the voltage drop will be V. Okay, so these registers are connected in such a way, okay, that their heads are connected. If I say these are the heads of resistors, they are connected to each other. Similarly, their tails are connected to each other. Okay, other end. Okay, so this type of combination is called parallel combination of resistors. Okay, so in parallel combination, suppose this is my current I, so here the current will divide. Suppose here current is I1, here current is I2, and here current is I3. So in parallel combination, current divides according to the magnitudes of resistances. So if I want to write total current I, so the total current I will be equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. Okay, now if I assume the total equivalent resistances of three resistances is equal to R equivalent, so I can redraw this circuit again. I can write here, instead of R1, R2, R3, I can write R equivalent. Okay, so and I can put the one battery here, V. Okay, so now I is up V upon, if I calculate the I value in the circuit, okay, that will be simply V upon R equivalent. Okay, V upon R equivalent. Okay, similarly I can write I1 is also the voltage drop across I1 is also V. Okay, so V upon R1 plus V upon R2 plus V upon R3. Okay, so we can cancel out voltage. So my R equivalent, okay, so 1 upon R equivalent will be equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3, and the R equivalent value will be, okay, what will the R equivalent values? It will be R1, R2, R3. Okay, so it will be R2, R3, okay, plus R3, R1, and R1, R2. Okay, this is the total resistance in the circuit. Okay, so here I'm using three resistors. Okay, you can use any number of resistors in parallel, and the sum of the all the resistors will be given by 1 upon R equal to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2 plus 1 upon R3. If there are further more elements are there, then you can write 1 upon R4 1 plus 1 upon R5. Okay, so in parallel combination, voltage across all the resistors is same or constant. Okay, and currents divides according to magnitude, according to magnitude of resistors, and R equivalent is given by 1 upon R equivalent equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4, so on. Okay, so let me solve one problem on that. Okay, suppose now my R1 is equal to 2 ohm. Okay, and my R2 is equal to 4 ohm, R3 is equal to 8 ohm, and I'm using here 16 volt battery. Okay, so the total resistance, okay, so total resistance in this circuit, what is the value of total resistance? Let me calculate. So now 1 upon R equivalent will be equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. So this will be equal to my 8. So this will be 4 plus 2 plus 1, that is 7 by 8. So R equivalent will be 8 by 7. Okay. Now I know the total resistance. I want to calculate the total current in the circuit. So R equivalent is 8 by 7 ohm. Okay. V is given 16 volts. So I can calculate total current in the circuit is equal to V by R, that is 8 by 7. So this will be equal to 14 amperes. Okay. Now this 14 ampere current will be divided across these three resistances. So we'll see how now current divides. So we know the voltage drop across R1 is 16 volt and resistance is 2 ohm. So what will the I1 will be? So I1 will be now I1 R1 is equal to 16 volt. Okay, so I1 will be 16 upon R1 is 8 amperes. Okay, now if I want to calculate I2, so I2 will be 16 upon 4, that is 4 ampere, and now I3 will be 16 volt divided by resistance of R3 8, that is 2 ampere. Okay, so this is 8 plus 4 12 and 2 14. Okay, this is 14, total current is 14 ampere. Okay, that means now current, so the resistor, okay, whose magnitude is lowest, in that resistor current will be maximum. Okay, for example, these three resistors are connected in parallel. So in R1 the current is 8 ampere. Okay, so current will always choose the path in such a way that the resistance of that path is minimum. Okay, that's why the maximum current flows through the R1 resistors. Okay, so I can write in parallel combination, okay, the current will be maximum in resistor whose magnitude is minimum. Okay, so the maximum current will be flowing through the resistor whose magnitude is minimum. Okay, that is all about the resistors in parallel. Thank you very much.